Alright. I suppose I'll sit in unmuted territory for a bit.
Les sword be in.
Wow. That's pretty inspiring.
Let's see what we get out of here.
Here we go.
Mira versus Hime.
Oh god. Okay, gonna be a hard one. CSD starting off already going for melee pressure, trying to get some crystals in. You can see him, he's fishing for the wall bangs.
Yep.
Fush forces a gold shield out with a nice tornado in a smoke bomb. Trying to set up the wall. CSD's being very careful, not just spamming the crystals, waiting on it. Getting hit by caltrops as a result though.
CST is doing a good job of getting in Fush's face.
I want to say the half shield there in response to Mira using Meter, and it was actually a Beyblade, so you know, very good counter prediction there. Forcing quite a bit of damage on CST due to the heat. Going for a lot of shield.
That's one good part about using Beyblades.
Definitely, yeah, they act as a anti-prediction tech. Oh, tanks a ton of damage from that, but the Meter is big. Can get a shuriken combo, no, goes for melee instead. And into melee hyper, the heat means it's a ton of damage.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
and
taking
it cools down.
That's a lot of damage.
All with the heat advantage.
Yeah.
There we
Strong
go.
technique from Fush.
Getting some nice wall bangs.
Gets hit by daggers. Forced out of it.
But all of that let Fush cool down a lot too, so like now
Certainly.
kind of keeping like this
Manages to
Game
avoid
is
that
definitely
hyper.
oh jeez.
Misses the shield break due to
that was really nice.
Both players have, like no meter.
avoids another crystals, and CSD is stuck in some smokes. Oh my god, these caltrops are doing a lovely job of holding CSD off.
Yeah, caltrops are so good. Like, I never use them, but they're so good.
Very useful, yeah. And there's
They're a
a
very easily overlooked tool.
definitely bit
But
high
as
heater on
we've seen in
high
this high
meter.
level of play, they become increasingly important.
CSD's managed to even out the health difference a lot with lasers, and avoiding that laser hyper means a lot. Oh my god, can bounce the CSD with the Beyblade bro.
Beyblade toss.
Beautiful. Another time a CSD uses half shield in prediction and misses it because it's Beyblades. Mira first shooting up because of
Wait, what was that? Oh, that was Tornado.
Wait.
they traded two hypers there. And CSD can't, he manages to half shield it but he takes too much damage.
CST
The bouncing,
took a
bouncing knives.
CST took a lot of really like weird damage there.
You have to watch out a lot for bouncing knives because they juggle you into alpha combos.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been a lot of times where I get hit by bouncing knives and it messes up whatever I'm doing.
But yeah, Mira does have the thing that Mira does have primarily compared to the rest of the cast is a very strong mind game.
Definitely. And pulling out the K here. That's scary.
The Kai.
Very scary. Relying
Yeah,
on
it's
all
like
the
those
rolls.
caltrops.
Yep.
I'm trying to get Kai out of the zone.
Opening up with Beyblades very early. Trying to keep some melee pressure on with those, I think.
Just
Yeah,
trying
the
to
passive
discourage
threat.
it at all.
Discourages Kai from going in too recklessly.
Definitely.
Especially the Beyblade orbs.
Oh, avoids neutral hyper with Beyblades.
He could have wobbled there if that shield
Yeah.
wasn't up. I was so
Gold shield with
scared.
meter.
I really love Fush's Beyblade summons. Like, this is why.
Yeah. Fush is very skilled with Beyblades. In particular.
Fush
Or
is the real
manages to
percent.
catch him on the
That was
edge
really
and forces
nice.
gold shield with the throw. Just the throw, that's like really nice catch. Applying a lot of pressure, gets hit by neutral hyper there into melee. Tries to stagger it, and gets it with the weapon A.
The staggers.
Kai, you're
Tornado
so
gets-
icky.
Oh, second tornado! And you can see all of the converging there.
That's bad, that's bad.
Staggers are disgusting! CSD goes for the shield break but can't follow up thanks to smoke bomb.
I think maybe Fush shouldn't have ended the melee combo.
Yeah, really
yeah.
showing.
Oh my god. See, yeah, the bouncing daggers are pushing CSD out of these melees. And again, the half shield prediction, but it fails. It's such an important thing.
Yeah, like, when you play
Oh.
against Mira, you
Catch
just
the CSD.
half shield when you hear the hyper sound.
Absolutely. And you can work with that.
At this stage, though, CST is happy to hang back.
Still has the health advantage, yeah. Definitely keeping up in meter because, you know, kick loans. Oh, that was a really big catch.
That was really important.
Gets the Beyblade rush with CST at 200%.
Yeah, CST is very eager to do some
Being
damage and misses the second neutral hyper.
Being I see you in blazing there, you don't want to do that.
Definitely. He's fishing for some melees. He knows he needs to
How did that
neutralize.
melee miss?
Oh, there's a big meter discrepancy.
I
I'm
was
just-
honestly...
the opposite because
If he went for the XL there...
That would have been wild.
Oh,
Again,
jeez.
neutral
I
hyper
generally want to
avoided with-
confirm an Axel
with
from the
that.
first hit of melee.
That's just nasty.
Catching him again.
the clone.
With Kai especially, that seems like it wouldn't be that hard to do.
Misses the Beyblade toss.
Despite all that's happened
Oh.
in terms of health,
Yeah.
both are still pretty even actually.
Okay,
Tornado was
I need to
not
talk
good.
about what Fush did there because that was the biggest brain play I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened?
Tornado.
CST went to break the shield that Fush had up from the tornado, and Fush immediately summoned Beyblade to get a second shield so that CST couldn't
Yes.
break it.
Oh my god.
That was
Knew the risk.
Yeah,
insane.
Fush is
Fush knew the risk of using the tornado up that close and basically baited the engage with
That
the
is
second hyper.
that's honestly the first time I've ever seen someone do that. I am like genuinely impressed. That was so cool. He's going Nanako.
CST
Oh
going
no,
Nanako.
he's angry.
Oh no.
The finish was very nice as well, though, cooling in the K melee.
CST is
tornado.
upset. CST
You
is
can see-
really upset.
Fush knows how to what to do. Just run. Staying still means you get hit, so run.
After all that
Run,
Nix and
run,
you
run.
have done to me, I must go Nanako.
Now
CST's
this,
honor has been slighted.
this matchup can depend on RNG, whether or not tries to go for the shield break but misses it, but catches him in the wall thanks to the bouncing knives.
The
Compared to
bouncing
the-
knives are so good.
Because Nanako bits are RNG, whether or not Fush gets hit by a beam attack, which is going to call it, can be RNG based.
Every time a Beyblade's thrown so close to the edge, I get so paranoid about edge failure.
Oh yeah, that's
brutal.
it's a very. Like, you
Please
wouldn't think
remove edge
normally
failure.
it's that much of a problem, but it really is.
Gets hit by all the bouncing knives.
Also, compared to the matches against Nyx, looks like Fush has more breathing room here.
Absolutely. Nyx and New are the ones who mainly know how to abuse the Nanako powers.
The Nanako.
Two
power.
Beyblades go down, even though the half shield was up.
Even though the hyper shield.
Pulling some poke out. Bouncing knives are going to be a big part of the poke. Because this is going to be attrition based, naturally.
Yeah. This definitely
now,
looks this looks a lot different from Fush and Nix, by the way. Very, very different.
Fush is looking for those shield breaks after using a tornado with Beyblades up.
Just usage of hyper and as well as just not as an efficient combo game on CST's end as Nix was
Absolutely.
showing us earlier. And I mean, you
CST
shows us
has-
on a daily basis.
Yeah, CST has like really good fundamental bases, but not
Yeah.
as like adept on Nanako that Nyx and New have.
Yeah.
Which is why he can't do the
you-
ridiculous shit that they can do.
Use Nanako, it just prevents the opponent from doing anything at
Yes.
all most of the time.
Essentially. It definitely
Oh,
seems
misses the
like
shield break.
CST isn't as proficient in that like area denial aspect that Nanako has, where
Absolutely,
she can
yeah.
really just like kind of do whatever she wants from anywhere she wants.
It's heavily even,
He
but
doesn't care where you are, he's gonna stun lock you.
Despite
Fush really needs to
the
get
heat
some damage in,
difference,
like,
this
now.
is still so close. But as I say that,
there we go, gets the shield break he was looking for.
oh yeah, but he's gonna eat a lot for that.
Yeah, that's very harsh.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Half shields of Beyblade
Yeah,
destroyed. This is what he thinks of your
Fush is gonna
your
attack
airtime.
they need to hit something very soon. 20 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah.
And then it's about even, so it's
I
gonna be
don't
hard.
think Fush can win this.
I don't think that this is gonna happen anymore. CST has the shields, can do really whatever.
Definitely.
Unless
The only thing I can see happening is a...
Might
Axel,
trying for the
Yeah.
XL, but it's
Not
not
enough
enough time.
It's not happening.
Right now.
it's not gonna do
Don't do it.
enough. It's not gonna do enough. Do it!
No,
Do
there's
it!
not enough time. There wasn't enough time. The hyper shields.
It's unfortunate.
CST was doing something really smart. He was using the hyper shields
Yeah.
to block the XL.
Not only just that, but also just keeping Fush on the run so that Fush couldn't really stop to like try and respond with anything at all, because otherwise Fush would just die.
So obviously,
Nanako broken.
Nanako is broken. Fishing for shield breaks with Beyblades was a very important part of it. We'll have to see. If they keep up with the same two characters, we'll have to see if Fush can land more of them this time, because that will decide it.
Oh,
Going
the
for
Nath
Nath.
pick.
Nath.
Yep.
Nath.
No,
Fush
it's
has
very
been playing quite a bit of
understandable.
Nath, so I'm interested.
You
I
need
was
a
really
counter.
expecting the Kai or something, or Stay Mira.
Fush has been experimenting with Nath recently, so we'll see where this goes.
Yeah, I don't think that Fush really feels like using Kai or Saki.
It's very understandable.
But, you know, it makes sense to me. Saki's a bit of a dangerous
Saki
game to
wouldn't
play,
work as well here.
and Kai is a
Fush
goober.
was fighting Neon earlier, not Nanako. This exact matchup.
Oh yeah.
Going for the axle,
Oh my god!
Whoa, that's
He
a
knows
lot
That
of
didn't do
damage.
as much as I
for
thought it
damage.
would, but
He
it gets the double
extends
extension.
all the way.
Fush going straight to level 3.
CST knows he needs to fish for damage as soon as he
Yeah.
can, so he just goes straight for
This
the
is
axle.
gonna get ugly fast if he doesn't get anything.
Yeah, when Fush comes close. So here, I think
Oh.
CST's trying to get the beam attacks whenever Fush does their own
Oh
laser.
man.
It's gonna be hard.
The other big thing too is that unlike with most characters, Nanako can't just kind of like mash melee and like
Fush
trade
doing a good
hits.
job already, even
Yeah,
without
absolutely.
Oh, get laser teched! Oh my god!
Laser deck.
It's still here!
Oh no, brutal down.
CST
Fush is
starting
doing a
to
really
heat
good
up.
job of avoiding all the bits because of Nath's
Oh no. Yeah, so
initial dash speed.
Yeah.
now obviously it looks like since
Oh.
they went to level 3, Fush have done a ton of damage
Oh,
since,
man.
but still has to watch out. Look at 300% all the time.
Oh my
One-
god!
One beam
Ooh,
attack.
Get me
Catch him with a
done!
melee hyper up close.
Oh, that's
But that's not
ugly.
really a meme.
Looking like a win. for,
See, this is
Fush.
this is
Doing
actually this is something that I've witnessed with I've
There we go.
watched LB play a lot lately, and the big thing I notice is that they always gold shield the special A beams, and
Right.
that definitely, that alone, just it does so much damage when you have high heat that it really just melts you, and like you have to spend meter on it, but Nath doesn't. It just for JP meta, Nath is just like so. She can be really terrorizing
So
if
adapted to that, yeah.